Hello, my name is Nick Blaxill, and this is my NEA video testing, live testing of my project. So I'm going to go through the tests in the order the user would come up against these features using themselves, not necessarily the order I have done the tests in the document. So we're going to start with opening the game and logging in. So upon opening the game, the user gets their 5-digit code. Now, test 1.7 states that there should be no input managing while the game is in this state, and I'm pressing the up key now and the down key, and the game is not starting, nothing is happening. This is good, this is what we want. That shows test 1.7 is a success. So now to the client-server functionality, we need to log into the game. So for that, we go to test 4, client-server actions, and actually test 4 itself shows logging in. So we'll go to the website that the server is hosted on. So the code the game has given me is 46713, and I'm going to put my username as my name. That seems sensible. So if this code is valid, which it is, and my name is valid, my name actually already exists in the database, which is already completing other parts of test 4 by retrieving my name. So press logging in, we'll get our confirmation message. That is good, that's what we want the server to be saying. That's working very well, and now the game should process input requests. Now the code has been inputted to the website, and it does successfully. The game starts as intended. Now, by virtue of playing the game, I'm testing test 1, which is the up input control. I'm just tapping the up key and the dinosaur is jumping over the game. That was the down key for the ducking action, and the ducking action returns to running after the down key has been released. So I can tap it quickly, and we can see the T-Rex returns to the state immediately. And that's the game over right there, as I hit into an obstacle. So that also in itself completes test 3, the collision check of running into an obstacle. The game is over, and we can no longer do anything. Here I am pressing the arrow keys, nothing is happening. That's good. The only input that should be processed here is the left click button pressing the restart sprite, so we can click to the left of this, to the right, beneath it or above it, and it doesn't process that. But if we click directly on it, that works, and we can replay the game again, and that sets the score back to 0, sets the obstacles back, and the game restarts completely instead of just restarting from where you died. That wouldn't be very helpful at all. Test 6 talks about sound effects. We're hearing the jump sound effect every time we're jumping here, and that's all working fine. And every 200 score we hear that success noise, and that's operating exactly as we expect. Another part of the client-server functionality test is that the high score is retrieved for my name already in the database. So we can see my high score is 1,391 at the moment, and I haven't set that right now, and that's because I've set that score in a different game session, and the program has retrieved that from the server. Wrong input there, and I have game overed. Now we can see this leaderboard here with other entries on, and this is great. This has been ordered correctly. That's working specifically as intended. At the top, where I should be, right there with my score of 1,391, and these scores are ordered, and we can see even upon closing the game and reopening it again, I'll have to put my code in again, 07019, and my name. We can see that if I put my name in again and start the game, it retrieves that high score for me, and it will not set it crucially if I undercut my high score. My high score on the leaderboard is definitely still that 1,391. If I log in as a different name, which is very possible, it's very possible for a user to log in as a different name. I don't count this as an issue because all you'll be doing is helping. You cannot undercut someone's score, you can only improve their score. So I don't see that as an issue. There is no negative effect to logging in as someone else. So I'm going to restart the game here, and let's actually bring up the leaderboard again, so we can take someone else's name. So let's try Will. So if we log in as Will 73105. If we log in as Will, we'll see the game gives us that Will's score. There we go, at 97. And we should be able to successfully reset a score for Will, so now we're at 121. That updates the high score, and on the leaderboard when we refresh it we can see Will has moved up to 4th place. That is everything that this game needs to test. All the inputs are handled properly, the server can save the score and it can get the person's score based on their name. The sound effects are played, which is exactly what we need. The final test I didn't mention was test 5, which we saw there in a previous game, where every 700 score it went to day-night cycle. Just achieve that again quickly to demonstrate that more. Practical load testing part of the testing document shows about the number of users the server can handle concurrently and how many requests they can handle as well. So that concludes the testing for the T-Rex runner game. Thank you very much.